Hello everyone, in today's tutorial, we'll be talking about how to achieve this kind of effect. If you have not already done so, please remember to subscribe to the channel and smash the like button. I post motion design tutorials as well as tips and tricks that might be useful to you for After Effects. So, without further ado, let's get to it! Alright, we are back with another text animation. Today we'll be doing this text fly in, or you can call it fly out effect. I've done this in a previous project. I'll link it in the description down below. This is only part of the effect that I've done in that whole spot, which I think is interesting to share. But if you'd like to know some other parts of it, please comment down below and let me know. And probably we can do another episode on that. Right here I have a fresh composition. I've created a background and a text. This text you can type in any text that you want. I just use this text effect. So first off, select your text effect, right click, create shapes from text. You might be very familiar with this if you go through a previous tutorial that I did. It's something similar, but we're gonna execute it a bit differently this time. So same off, when you created this text effect, individual letters are actually filled with shapes, so like this, or you can call it path. So under the content, when you click on this little triangle, little arrow key, you'll see all the text effect. You can actually work off here, but I would personally like to have it in different layers, so we go ahead and duplicate the Control D to duplicate the composition. So text effect. So one layer will consist of one of this. So we will go on and delete like this. T. And this is very important. You will have to put this little icon here. This is the anchor point. That means it will be rotating or positioning of this anchor point. So this will have to sit in individual letters, the center of individual letters. So select each of them and organize it. Sorry, I forgot to mention, in order to move this anchor point, you have to select this anchor point tool, or you can press Y on the keyboard as a shortcut key. And then you can click on this selection tool back, which is a V for the shortcut key. You toggle off Y and V, you can see that your mouse cursor actually changed the different. So once it's on this, with the arrow on the side, this is the part where you can move the anchor point. If you are working off the selection tool, you will move the whole text itself. Yeah, when you select this cube here, you can see it actually introduced a third axis, which is the Z axis. Without this, all this are actually moving on the flat axis, which is X and Y. So we'll select everything, select this 3-dimension cube here, and we will create a camera. Right click, new camera. And now create another null object. And now name this camera control. Same thing, click on this cube and parent this to your cam control. I like to do it this way. This is not like the way that you have to do it, but it's just my personal preference. I feel it's more easier to control the camera this way. Maybe I'll do one episode and talk about this whole parenting your cam to a null object. I use this on Cinema 4D as well, and it's easier for me to control the camera. Yeah. Okay. Click on this one view. We will select two view horizontal. So when you click on that, there is another screen that will be coming out on the side. This is actually a top view of your text. I will select all my text and press P. P for position. So click on the stopwatch. It will create all the keyframes, and we will go 10 frames forward. And I will create another keyframe. Okay, 2 keyframes. So now we are on the first keyframe. We start to just move this outwards. So as you can see right here, when you move this forward, the text moves closer to the camera, like this. So you can go on any position that you like. Now we have our rough position of it, so when you scrub the timeline, you can see the text flies in like this. Then we'll do a rotation. Select all this text effect layer, rotation. Click on the stopwatch for X, Y, and Z. Same thing, go to 10 frames and select X, Y, and Z. For the first frame, we will go ahead and rotate it. Okay, select all your layers, press U. And select all this keyframe and press F9 for easy ease. On the first frame, I want more depth of field to this. Click on your camera. Under camera option, we turn on this depth of field. Blur level, we go ahead and pump this up. So this is it. Alright, we have come to the end of this tutorial. If you think this video is of any help to you, please remember to give it a thumbs up, like, share and subscribe. If there's anything you would like to see for the next few episodes, please remember to comment down below. If not, I'll see you in the next one.